You see, even if you got an army, all the said and done, just don't mess with Texas, especially when it comes to guns. The Mexicans went home without that cannon. Come and take it if you want it. Come and take it if you think you can. Come and take it, but we'll warn you, you'll have to fight from our cold dead hands. We want the freedom that God gave us, so you best not cross that line. If you want this gun, you gotta come to us.
2 years ago, before Open Carry Texas was founded, I contacted certain individuals and certain gun rights organizations, and I says, will you help push Open Carry through? And the response that I got was, nobody cares about Open Carry. This was shortly after my arrest in 2013. So I went to my city council and I was working on a proclamation that would bar any of our city law enforcement from enforcing federal regulations. So it was basically a nullification at the city level. Again, I was told that that's not something anybody cares about. Hey, we respect the Second Amendment, not a big deal. 10 days later, I was arrested. After we started Open Carry Texas in June of 2013, we had, in the next 6 months, around the state of Texas, 17 arrests. 5 of them just feet from where you're standing right now. 5 unlawful, unconstitutional arrests for doing absolutely nothing wrong but exercising your rights. Since November of 2013, we've had 0 arrests. And the reason is because people now understand what your rights are because of each and every one of you here. What you've done pounding the pavement, what you've done walking around in your counties, in your cities, in your neighborhoods, showing people that an armed society is a polite society. We've done over 2,000 of these walks, and they've ranged from anywhere from 2 people to 1,200 people at the Alamo. And not a single person has been shot, killed, raped, robbed, mugged, any of that stuff. And we've been doing so without a license. So why would I accept, if I've been walking around with a rifle without a license for the past nearly 2 years, would I want a license to carry a little old pistol on my hip? So we are fighting for open carry, constitutional carry. No license required. Obviously, if you can own a gun legally, you should be able to carry a gun legally.
Could you imagine some of the outrage by the liberals and other people in this state if we applied the same principles to the First Amendment that they say are reasonable on the Second Amendment? Could you imagine what a liberal would say to you if you told them you have to take a test, you have to pass the test, attend the class, and pay a fee to exercise your First Amendment rights?
No, sir.
It's absolutely ludicrous, and it should be ludicrous for the Second Amendment, and I believe it is, and with your help, we are going to restore the Second Amendment the way that our founding fathers intended, the way that Sam Houston and the men who gave their lives for this state intended, and we are going to get it back.
All right, let's do this.